They're the largest generation of teens ever, and their struggles are historic in proportion. Who will help? More than 2 decades ago, Ron Luce and his wife Katie founded TEEN MANIA Ministries and began traveling the country, reaching out to a generation, one teen at a time.
You guys are really in the middle of a battle, a cultural battle, a spiritual battle for the heart and soul of your generation.
At weekly Acquire the Fire events all across the nation, hundreds of thousands of hurting teens learn about hope and a loving God.
$25,000 evangelical Christians.
Thousands of teenagers.
Thousands of teenagers are gathering tonight for a Christian rally in San Francisco.
For this event that's put on by Battlecry.
Kids are gathering in these events all over the country saying, you know what, it's time for us to rescue our own generation.
There is a better life, there is a better way to live, and we just want to be able to show them that they can take a stand.
Look closely, and you'll find that these teens are here proclaiming their faith and devotion to God. He called his followers to the altar, asking them to embrace a life guided by God.
Great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. Oh, sing how great. Let me hear your battle cry tonight.
Whoever speaks up most gets to shape the culture. I'm looking at a whole army of young people who want to speak up.
This is Battlecry. They are God's warriors for Jesus. The man leading this struggle is Ron Luce.
Hello.
How are you? I wanted to know why he's declared war on the American lifestyle. Luce is 46 years old, an evangelical preacher and founder of ministries that he calls Teen Mania.
And really, I think now, Teen Mania and Battlecry is a reflection of what God really did inside me.
Leave the old life behind, it's dead. If you're on your knees, would you just begin to pour your heart out to Him?
As the evening came to an end, Ron Luce walked through the crowd, hugging, touching, embracing for Jesus.
Kids are hurting, and as long as they're hurting broken young people, then I've got a job.
The work of Teen Mania doesn't end with a weekend altar call. In fact, it's just the beginning. At the Honor Academy, teens are taught the true meaning of character and integrity, and how to apply the principles of their faith as they rise up to become tomorrow's leaders.
Becoming a person of character and honor and valor and courage and strength were easy, everybody would be, but everybody's not.
I am unaware of any other type of program that so much prepares teens to face the culture of today.
It just encourages me that yes, there's hope, and that these young people can change our nation and change the world.
My experience in the Honor Academy set the foundation for what I'm doing now because it taught me the basic principles of leadership qualities. I learned how to set a standard amongst my peers, and I learned the most important thing, which is to serve the Lord.
I never would have dreamed that my life would include running for Congress. I never thought my life would include traveling around the world. I'm honored by the fact that God has counted me worthy enough to be able to get hooked up with an organization like Teen Mania and the Honor Academy. It's given me the ambition to think outside the box and actually not just think about changing the world, but actually doing something about it.
You know, there's many organizations out there that impact young people. The group that ultimately comes to Teen Mania, I believe, are world shakers.
To reach a generation and change the nation are the initial steps of a journey that must span the globe.
Their summer job isn't really a job at all. They're giving their time and spreading their faith, and along the way bringing food and toys and shelter to people who have little or nothing at all.
We're trying to show them the love of Jesus.
14-year-old Katie Rooney raised $1,600 babysitting in South Dakota so she could join a Texas-based organization, Teen Mania, and help build this house for a mother and 12 children.
For more than 2 decades, Global Expeditions has sent teens around the world to share their heart and bring love.
I don't want to walk in what I used to walk in. I don't want to do the things I used to do. I have no desire for it. I just want to follow God.
When faced with devastating need in countries like South Africa, Mexico, and Guatemala, it's Teen Mania's mission to train up young leaders who will forge the way to bring hope to an impoverished world.
My sister died with HIV/AIDS, and my brother is sick now with that HIV again.
That 2 months in Africa showed me a lot about who God is and his heart for people, and just how blinded I was in Western culture.
The final frontier to reach this generation has little to do with national boundaries and crossing oceans. To really reach into every corner of where teens live, the Center for Creative Media uses the influence of film, television, and new media.
A big reason why Hollywood is losing its morality is because Christians aren't out there getting involved.
I've already produced and directed a music video, produced and edited a feature film.
The real way to have a creative voice in the marketplace of ideas is to be the salt and light in that process.
I've got heavily involved in the motion graphics and graphic design.
That they're not just teaching me and training me on how to work and how to get work, but on how to be salt and light, right in the middle of a secular industry.
It's one thing to boycott all these immoral movies in Hollywood, but it's another thing to actually stand up, make positive movies that are going to influence people in a positive way.
All of us can take part in this, and we're in this effort with Teen Mania. We are just working hand in glove because we really believe in what Teen Mania is doing, and we really believe there is a tremendous opportunity to get this message across to kids.
Teen Mania Ministries, a calling, a mission, a heart, to change a generation and raise leaders who will create tomorrow.